So out of the 6 trainers, why do you feel like you're still searching for answers?
A lot of them have just sort of like, I don't want to say gave up on her, but just sort of like stopped or ghosted us so we didn't hear them. I kind of feel like trainers just sort of went through their bag of tricks and nothing really got to like what she needed. We've been told that we just need to medicate her, we have to put her in CBD, we've been told she's just not normal, like, so I don't really feel like any trainer was like, we can help you. I don't really feel like any trainer was like, we can help you. Initially when we started with her, we were positive only 100%. The first 2 trainers that we did were also positive only 100%.
All right,
yeah.
well then we're gonna get to work. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go grab you something. All right, let's see if we can help Maui out. The reason why I'm jumping right into it, guys, is because this is the problem, right? So, new places, new people. Yeah. So let's just get into it.
But
Maui,
this is
come
an
here.
extreme for her, but she's very food motivated.
Good girl. Okay, let's go to your place. Go to your bed. Good girl. Okay, that's a good girl. Okay, shh, shh. We're gonna try to calm her down here. Okay, good. Good girl. That's a good girl. Here, down.
Yeah, there's little tiny ones in there too.
Yeah, okay. Good girl, okay. All right, so we're gonna start immediately training. So, good girl. Yes, good girl. Good girl, okay. Good girl, good girl. Nice job, Mal. So we're gonna start working on the opportunities that present themselves here, so.
Yeah, some of those
Do you want the little tiny ones, or do you want?
Here, and I'll just
I
take
can
the
bring
thing.
one too.
Good girl. Okay. So we're gonna start using good girl, Mal. Good girl. Good girl, right?
Yes.
Maui could go both ways, I guess.
She's a girl. Usually people usually think she's a boy, yeah.
Yeah. Maui, good girl, sweetheart. Good. So because she's food motivated, we're immediately gonna take advantage of her motivation, right? So what you wanna do is you wanna start giving her something to do, right? So she obviously 3 minutes ago is not like now, okay? So we gave, down. So we gave her a place, basically, which we'll work on. Now we down. And we're giving her a little bit of work. Good girl, Mouse. Down. Good, and it's okay she doesn't down.
Okay.
I'm not worried about that. But what I'm doing is I'm like, hey, do this. Hey, do this. And every time I'm like engaging with her with this, right? So I'm like, hey, let's go and do it down, right? She's thinking, right? So then if I remove the food, she should still be here. Good girl. Yeah, good girl. Good. So I'm using this here, right? You guys can see. Good, and I'm just working with her. Good girl. Good job, Maui. Good. Good. Sit. Sit. Good girl. Good sit. Good job. Nice work. Nice work. Yes. Good.
She's like frantic.
Yeah. It's good. It's good. So we want to take that franticness and that motivation and start to take advantage of it, right? So we're doing durational stuff, okay? So hanging out. Yes. Good. You pay her. Good. So the panting I'm okay with. Like I'll take panting over screaming, right? So good girl, Mouse. Good. So you have to give her something to do, first of all. You have to be able to give her some good girl, but keeping her busy. So it's all up here, okay? So you put her into a bed, that's job 1. Put her into a sit, it's job 2. And you start making her work for food, which is keeping her busy. So if I pull this away, good girl, and then you pay her for not spinning, whining, barking, getting off the place. Good, and I'll pay her the full thing for going into a down. Good girl. How do we get her more stable? How do we get her calmer?
Yeah.
How do we get her to a point where she can think?
Yeah.
Obedience is gonna come, equipment's gonna come,
Yes.
but that's why I wanted to just jump right into
Yes.
the
That's
train.
everything of what we need. It's just like, the mental piece.
Cool. Come here, Mal. Yes, a good girl, baby. Good girl, sweetheart. Very good girl.
Yeah, we've never seen a stranger do that. Like, strangers cannot approach her. Like,
Yeah. It's how I'm
it's
handling.
the state of, yeah, you like got her in a better mental
That's
state.
right.
Yeah.
That's right. So it's an accumulation, right?
Yeah.
But here's the thing I want you guys to focus on, okay? I'm not in the dog business. I'm in the people business. If you guys dropped her off and said she's reactive to people, nobody can get near her, she's,
Yeah.
5 minutes later, I'm like, hey, come back, because
Yeah.
we're good now, right? It's about you guys.
Yeah.
All right, it's about you guys having the ability and the understanding of how to do this. You know, you guys traveled to get here. It's exciting, you know, but I want you to just take a step back and focus on, like, all the other stuff is easy. E-collar work, all that, it'll be like, all that's easy, that'll come. But just think about, like, man, look, so my goal and my passion is to show dog owners what your dog is capable of. Oftentimes I wait to execute, but in cases of what we're seeing here, where the dog is suffering almost, that's when I step in.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, let's handle this. Now this is typically what I can do with pretty much any dog that I've worked with, and I'm not trying to toot my own horn, I'm just saying, when dogs come in that are reactive, I let dog owners go through the process in order for me to help them with the results. And I typically don't handle. The dog owner that just walked out, told them the same thing. I said, I'm not gonna handle your dog because you need to know how to handle this. It was a classical reactive dog. This was a little bit different. So this was more of a dog like emotionally panicking,
Yeah.
and you guys distraught and working on it with 6 trainers and blah, 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 blah. And so that's where I step in. And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do the work in the beginning, and then you guys are gonna do it. Good. Good. Nice. The dog training that you need to do is more like this, okay? Obedience training, classical, down, sit, stay, wait, place, heel, all that stuff. It's important, but it's really easy. Like with my puppy right now, I'm developing him.
Good girl.
He's 5 months old, but I'm really not heavily focusing on obedience, because to be completely honest with you guys, a good dog trainer should be able to train a dog really well in less than 2 weeks on obedience. I'm more focused on temperament, getting along with the family,
Good girl.
all that stuff. So same thing with her, is right now we're gonna do a lot of basic stuff like this to work on up here. Because you guys need to start getting
Good job.
used to
Good girl.
this. We go into a room with strangers in a new place, and we wanna get to this point fast. That's what you guys need to be working on. Because like I was saying here, is when dog owners come in and the dog is here, the owners just start to get to that point too, and
Yeah.
it's a wash.